Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, peace be with you. For the last several weeks, I've been consulting with Minnesota's other bishops on plans to prepare for opening of public masses in our parishes after Governor Walz's stay-at-home order expires May 18th. During this time, the bishops have proactively engaged public officials about the importance of some limited opening of our churches for Mass. A plan to resume public masses May 18th in a limited manner throughout the state was submitted May 8th to the governor for his feedback. To our disappointment, the governor and his administration have not yet engaged in dialogue with us on this proposal. While easing the stay-at-home order May 13th, the governor's new order explicitly prohibited faith-based gatherings with more than 10 unrelated people. Governor Walz has called a meeting of faith leaders for Monday, May 18th to solicit feedback on a new set of public worship guidelines that his administration will be producing for churches and other houses of worship. The date of reopening for religious gatherings of more than 10 people, however, remains uncertain. We understand that these are difficult decisions for our civic leaders and that they have many factors to consider in the reopening of life in Minnesota. The bishops of Minnesota also have difficult decisions to make as we determine when to allow public worship with more than 10 people. Our decision will be guided by three principles: love of neighbor and concern for the common good, including the health and well-being of our neighbors, respect for public authorities and their directives and guidance, and the rights of the faithful to the sacraments and the duty of worship we owe to God. I and my brother bishops weigh these considerations carefully as part of our common responsibility to the state, and we will protect our liberties to assemble and worship freely. Early next week, we bishops will together decide on a path forward. In the meantime, here in the Diocese of St. Cloud, pastors and parishes will continue to work creatively to meet the needs of the faithful. Pastors are in the process of submitting plans for public masses, which for the time being must respect the 10-person limit. Please note that the obligation to attend Sunday Mass remains suspended until further notice. If you are among those who are especially at risk of severe illness because of your age or health condition, or if you are simply not yet comfortable participating in public masses, please consider participating in one of the live stream masses offered by the parishes, or in the diocesan TV Mass, which airs every Sunday. I know that many of you share the frustration and sadness about the governor's decision to prohibit larger religious gatherings. I ask you to continue to pray for an end to the pandemic and for our civic leaders, and that you presume the goodwill of those charged with these important and difficult decisions. Let's ask the Lord to help us cultivate patience, serenity, and peace in our souls during this challenging time, believing that God will bring many graces from our sacrifices. I will communicate again next week after the meeting with Governor Walz about the path forward. May God bless you.